if you can see inside the door there, you can understand why I did say before that this facade is a little different. I promise you it's a facade, I'm not lying. So that left hand side wall is fully decorated, so is the inside rim around the door. It is also about twice as deep as the last Hobbit hole that you all just had a little look inside of. This of course not done to film inside, as I mentioned. It was built this way, however, just enough room so they could squeeze the cameras and the crew on the inside of Bag End, and they could film the shots where they look out through the doorway and over the landscape. So that really is the only reason it is a little different. As I mentioned before, of course, interiors all filmed on sets. Bag End did actually have 2 fully built, decorated interior sets. They were identical in every single way, several rooms, even the small little features exactly the same, but there was of course one very big difference between them. I'm sure you've realised it for yourselves.
Sizes.
It was of course their size. So one was a lot bigger, one was a lot smaller. The Hobbit and the Dwarves filmed inside the much bigger one of course. Gandalf again exclusively in that small one. But you might recall in the Fellowship of the Ring when Gandalf first walks inside, he bumps his head on that little chandelier that's hanging from the roof, then goes to turn the corner, smacks his head into the wooden beam. That awesome actor Ian McKellen knew to hit that chandelier. It was part of his script. He did, however, genuinely forget that the wooden beam was there. He turned the corner and he walked straight into it. So the pain on his face, the sound that he makes, both 100% real. But Peter Jackson ended up leaving that in the final cut. It turned out to be a perfect example of just how big he was inside of the small Hobbit hole. But lastly guys, if you hadn't noticed, look above Bag End, we have that beautiful tree. You might even be able to notice that there are a couple of different colours of leaves on it. If you hadn't realised, it is 100% artificial. So this beautiful tree has a steel frame that runs right through the middle, an expandable foam around that. It also has a silicone mould pressed onto the outside to give it the appearance of bark. As you can tell, now that I've pointed it out probably, there are 2 different colours of leaves. The dark green ones here near the bottom, they are newer. We are in the current process of reliefing the entire tree, all 250,000 of them. It also in its entirety happens to be one of the most expensive movie props ever made. And before you ask, I'm sure you're all curious, I have no idea how much that is. It is not something they have ever told us, so I'll let you guys try and figure it out for yourselves. But once you've grabbed your photos of Bag End, head down that hill. There's a brown chair at the bottom. Just wait there for me. I'll meet you very soon.